Hi, I'm Alan Genu, Creative Director at KT Racing, and with a few days before the release of WRC 9, we're taking a look at the content and new features of our new game in the WRC series. We've updated the series and the game in all areas, basically. The dynamics, game modes, sensations. We always want to offer players a rally experience that's as close to reality as possible. And so today, I'm going to present the improvements and new game modes available in WRC 9. This year we have 3 new countries. Rally Kenya returns to the championship. Rally Kenya is an iconic rally with its wide open spaces, so you can find yourself in the savannah with extremely fast sections, which are in complete contrast to other areas, such as villages with narrow technical sections, where you need to pay attention. It's a very unique environment. At certain points you are on very wide tracks, and then all of a sudden you are in a village or crossing a river. It's very interesting and a very specific type of racing on gravel. New Zealand also returns to the championship this year. New Zealand is also gravel, and it's distinctive for its many twists and turns. You need to manage mass transfer in the hairpin bends. The gravel changes when it rains, and the environment transforms a lot. But you can enjoy lovely coastal views at the same time. It's beautiful and very technical. Japan returns this year as well. You're on asphalt for this rally, so it's a bit faster than Kenya and New Zealand. But it also has extremely tight and technical roads. You also pass through villages in this one. There are many hairpins which you must learn to handle and avoid hitting the barriers. There are also beautiful landscapes in this unique country that require a particular technique. So in this year's WRC, you have these 3 new countries, plus all 13 countries that were initially planned for the championship. We've always wanted to improve the simulation side of WRC to try and recreate an authentic feeling of driving, and to be as realistic as possible. For example, you can fine-tune your cars. When you've adjusted your setup, you can save it and test the car in free roam in different conditions. This environment includes all the conditions you'll find in the championship. The simulation aspect is important to us, and it has been further developed this year thanks to feedback from the fan community. We've improved the suspensions and the feeling of mass transfer and car weight. This is very important for handling, and it's an area we definitely needed to improve again this year. This year it's even more realistic. We developed it with our play testers and with rally drivers who had the chance to test the game. We immediately felt they were much more comfortable with the game than they had ever been. For example, at a recent esports final in Finland, we noticed they picked it up very quickly and felt comfortable with it. Whereas previously they weren't as comfortable, because they aren't all gamers and had some trouble getting into the game. In just a few minutes or hours, they were completely at ease. They could set up their car like they wanted and start racing. They were even competitive against esports players. This was truly amazing because we had 2 distinct worlds up until now, between the gamers who know video games well and rally drivers who know how to drive really well. So this year we really felt that the drivers got good feelings from the game and felt very comfortable with it. And that's amazing for us. It's a great achievement and justifies the time we've spent on developing the game, including giving our programmers the chance to ride in rally cars, so they can experience the sensations and really succeed in reproducing the rally experience. In this year's WRC, there's a new mode, which is really big and highly anticipated by the community. The Clubs mode. In Clubs mode, players can create their own club and create competitions between friends or for the WRC player community. The competition is in the form of your own championship. So you can choose up to 8 special stages in any country, a car category, conditions for each special stage, and basically create your own championship.
La catégorie de voiture, très précisément, choisir les conditions pour chaque spécial et ainsi créer son championnat.
Once you've created the championship for your club, you choose whether to invite friends or open it to everyone.
Plutôt ses amis, plutôt réservé à ses amis, soit de le rendre public. Donc ça permet de créer, les joueurs peuvent ainsi créer leur propre compétition.
And this is something the community have been really wanting.
Quelque chose qui était très attendu de la communauté.
We also want the game to grow over time and evolve for free for players. So it won't be a game that never receives any updates after the day it releases. WRC 9 will get free additional content. For example, Finland will be added a month after the game releases with 6 new special stages. Finland is in the base game, but we are adding an expansion that completely revamps the country with the new rules we've set up in the level design. So Finland will be even better and more realistic. And the same applies to Portugal 2 months after the game releases. There will be new cars, new teams, and new game modes. All this content will be free for players. For the community, like with the clubs mode, we are adding a photo mode so you can share beautiful environments, cars and driving feats with the community. And then there's a co-driver mode that will be added a few months after the game releases. This is an online co-op mode where you drive a special stage and the co-driver reads the pace notes to the driver. This will be a team effort just like in a real rally. It's already an intrinsic part of the rally experience, and we want to give players the chance to try it out in WRC 9. So, there's one driver and one co-driver, and they must work together to get the best time in the special stage. There you have it. You know everything about WRC 9 now, and we look forward to sharing more with you when the game releases.